What up, y'all? You already know what it is. Bull Rag Show. We back at y'all. We ain't gonna stop this shit. We got a lot of shit to say. Y'all need to really listen. Uh, you know. Hey, B Rad, how your weekend? How's everything been going? You all right?
Yeah, man, everything's good with what's going on, people. Everything's good with me. Just came home from a little family party. My cousin and his wife just bought a new house, so little housewarming party. Show up. Turns out it was a pregnancy reveal.
Oh wow.
His wife is pregnant with twins.
Nice, nice.
Crazy, boy and a girl. It's gonna be crazy.
He got a crazy surprise.
Bro, I was shocked. I was like, what? And I just seen the cat 2 weeks ago. We was out fishing 2 weeks ago. He didn't say nothing to me. He played that shit straight with a poker face, hard. But yeah, so everything's good. Everything's good. Life is good, and we're here to bring you a show today and see what we're gonna get into here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I had a good weekend too, chilling with my family.
Yeah, how you doing? What's up with you? Anything new?
Yeah, chilling with my family, my son. He doing the thing. He about to be in Alabama, doing a football tournament and everything else. So they doing it. Brooklyn Chiefs, shout out. You heard? Let's get into these topics. We're gonna start with Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane, one of my favorite trap rappers. I ain't gonna lie. I love that dude since back in the day. He put on a lot of people that I love as far as the hip hop game and everything else. Gucci Mane was my boy. I fuck with him. He's still my boy, But when we speaking, and if I catch some hypocritical shit, I'm gonna speak on it. If I feel like it's hypocritical. Now he got a new campaign. He's talking about he got a song where he's basically saying, well, all these rappers, which I've been saying, which we've been saying on this channel, when they come to dissing the dead, that shit is lame and whack. It's just ultimate stupid, disrespectful bullshit, and it ain't even like really worth it. It's a terrible thing to do.
Exactly. Like, who you getting at? Who you getting at? A couple of his friends? You're really just hurting his family. You know what I'm saying? You're hurting his family. You're hurting his friends who aren't in the game. Cats that he's rapping with. That's their friends and shit. But it's not everybody's best friends rap. It's his business. Those people that they're rapping with aren't always their crew, like their fam crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're just fucking with civilians and family. People ain't got nothing to do with the game, and you're just saying this nasty shit about someone. Like, dude's dead, bro. Leave it at that. Like,
that's fact.
That's like actually some pussy ass shit. That's like fighting somebody who can't get back at you. Like, go talk that shit about somebody who might slide on your ass. Like,
exactly. That's like these fools that can't aim. That's running around like back in the day. And I listen to a lot of OGs talk lately, and I've been looking at documentaries. Like back in the day, they didn't hit the innocent and miss their targets and all this shit that like it's going on now. You feel me? But that's the equivalent of that to me. If you take out somebody's loved one, they feeling that pain. Like if somebody that they with every day and you take them out, yeah. But like imagine you dissing they fucking like it's crazy. So I compare that to that, like shooting at an innocent person and killing them. Because it's like it's stupid because you only hurting the innocent, and when it comes to that, most of the time,
it makes no sense. I don't get it. One, like if you're gonna start shooting at somebody, like you show up, you get your fucking target. You don't roll on somebody when they're 30 deep. Maybe the dude you're going after is standing out in front of the club, like, and then you just get out and you just spray randomly. Like that's pussy. Like, disgusting. Walk up, and the cat's like. Getting his fucking newspaper in the morning. Walk up with like sitting on the corner, like hollering at some girl. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. It's pussy. And then they spray. They ain't looking at nothing. Like, that's bitch. Like, go in and get him if that's what you're gonna do.
It's bitch boy shit. So basically, Gucci was saying, that trend of everybody dissing the dead and talking about, somebody, his boy killed somebody. Now you talking about we smoking on this and whatever.
Smoking on hookah.
Yeah. So he went against that. But my problem was, I don't know if you've seen the verses with him versus Jeezy.
Jeezy, yeah, he said some shit.
Yeah, it was a big versus. It was a good versus. It was great. But the time when it got a little uncomfortable for me is when Gucci got crazy. Like, we smoking on Pookie Loke. And he really went into that because, Pookie Loke is one of Jeezy's dudes. Rushed Gucci house when they was trying to make a name for himself or whatever, and he ended up getting killed, getting his ass smoked for going in Gucci house. Yeah, understandable. I understand that. Because you come in my house, your ass gonna get smoked too. That's just how it go. But I'm just saying, like,
it is
for him that. But later he's talking about we smoking on him. I don't know. Maybe that is different. Now that I think about it more, because he actually the one that committed the deed. These rappers nowadays, they saying we smoking on this, we smoking on that, and they really ain't have no meat in the motherfucking whatever. But they really didn't do it, so that's kind of different. But at the same time, I want him to at least come to the table and be like, "Yeah, I said it, I did that, I started this shit. I apologize for that, but now I'm saying this." You know what I mean? You can't just switch it up. You gotta let the motherfuckers know, because these young niggas ain't listening to everything. You feel me? I'm sorry.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I feel I'm kind of on the fence about it, to be honest. Like, one, like, yeah, like I thought it was hyper disrespectful that he's gonna come out and do the song, because he got the song about it. So he does the song in a verses in public against fucking Jeezy, when versus isn't battles. You know what I mean? Versus isn't battle. Versus is on some music shit, on some the greats going.
Yeah,
music
right.
going back and forth, but it's not on some battle shit. It's not on some beef shit. So he had to go and fucking take it there. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that. I'm not really feeling that he did that, but on the other hand, like, whatever, that it is what it is. Like, he did that, and dude ran up in his house and he made dude pay the price for doing so. He did the song about it because it's a banger. But then afterwards, to continue talking about it, like, all right, yo, you did the song, fuck it, let's leave it at that, because now you're taking something that's supposed to be friendly, something that's supposed to be enjoyable, and you're making it fucking weird. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But on the other hand, Jeezy's a thug, or claims to be. You know what I'm saying? He's a thug. Yep. They're both down south. You know what I'm saying? They get it in the dirty, and it's like he just mushed Jeezy's face. And what the fuck you gonna do about it? And what'd he do about it? He didn't do shit. So, like, I feel like he brought that, and Jeezy didn't do nothing about it.
The fucking lame herb to me in my book, because
Jeezy's my man. I love Jeezy.
About my dad, I understand you love his music. I did too.
I love him.
My face talking about my friend like that, and
I punch the shit out of it at the very least.
Period. I'm jumping over that shit. I'm getting right at you. Period.
That's what I'm saying. And he ain't do shit.
That's when I ended up being a fan with that motherfucker. He did some lame shit just like Chris Rock did, but we ain't gonna go into that. But he did some lame shit. But the topic is that fucking dude Gucci, who's running around, downplaying the kids that he created. He created these little motherfuckers because he started that shit. So he needs to learn to get at them the right way. Oh, I apologize. This is what happened. I was really on that dumb shit. Now I'm not. But no, he wanted to play the perfect guy and keep his role, keep his shit correct. Nah, nigga, you made a mistake. You fucked up. You need to admit that. And that's my only problem. That's my issue. You fucked up. You need to admit that, Gucci man. That's all.
Well, it just brings it back to what we always say week in and week out here on this podcast, is that these motherfuckers don't stand on shit. They don't believe in shit. They're about the bag. They're about clout. They talk that shit. They talk about standing on this, standing on that. None of them stand on fucking nothing, bro. None of them stand on shit. You want to go out there and pop that shit and be hard about it. Yo, now all of a sudden you got kids smoking each other left and right. I don't think he gives a fuck.
And you rich as fuck. Like, and you could change this shit. You could do something to change it. But your scumbags keep pushing the bullshit. And what first thing that came in my mind is, oh, his wife told him. Because that's the only thing that came to my mind is he should.
Nah, it's about the bag, bro. It's about the bag. His agent said, yo, this ain't good. People are talking about how you lit it up, and now, you got to say something. You got to try to take it back so you can, like, look good in the public image. That way our record sales don't go down. That's all he gives a fuck about.
I don't like that part. I don't like that part.
Fuck about his wife. He's out fucking other women. Do you think he cares what she thinks?
These kids is murking each other left and right. We're going to get
it. The problem is, once you start that train, once you get those wheels rolling, like, he comes out and says, okay, guys, stop. They don't give a fuck. They're calling him a lame now. They're like, yo, you puss.
Exactly. Exactly. So, but your old ass is about to be 50. You over there on the verses. You fucked up the whole vibe of the verses, talking about rest in peace to Pookie. I mean, we smoking on Pookie. This is a man who got a family and a mom and all that. Okay, he a dumbass. He was a dumb kid. He did some stupid shit. His brain immature. He got murked off. But what are you? How are you even? You're not hurting him, so I guess really he's trying to hurt Jeezy. So that's kind of selfish, though. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean, he's definitely trying to hurt Jeezy, but at the same time, I think he's just trying to, perpetuate this image of being hard because now, like you said, he's 50 years old. Ain't nobody out here thinking 50-year-olds be hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that. Plus, he's not a street dude, and I mean, he was maybe a street dude, but I don't ever believe these rappers. You know what I mean? Because if you were a street dude, you wouldn't have made it to be a fucking rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I got a problem with all that shit too.
there's no way at Gucci Man's level, he can't be a street dude no more.
No.
So that's out the window. That's done. So it's just like, why perpetuate the bullshit? Like, this is real bullshit. This ain't like back in the day. We say perpetuate the bullshit. Nowadays, it's real shit. These kids are murking each other left and right, up and down, all around the goddamn town, killing each other. And that's the thing.
So in order to stay relevant,
and imagine how dangerous that is. These young girls is into the killers now. So that's what I'm saying.
So in order to stay relevant, in order to keep up with the young kids, he's trying to fucking talk about, like, he's trying to remind people, oh yeah, I did that. I put in that work. I took that man down. But then he knows he looked like a scumbag. He knows he looks like a scumbag. He ain't looking like a man at 50 years old who's supposed to learn from his mistakes. Yeah. And he looks like an asshole. So he turns around and tries to fucking say, oh, we got to stop this. We got to stop that.
And guess what? There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, you got to apologize and say, yeah, I was doing that and I fucked up. And it's, that's what you got to do. Period.
Absolutely. But even then, what's your intention behind it? Do you really think that, or are you just worried about your career? You just worried about your money?
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all well and good, but if you don't say, if you don't mean it, if the intent behind it is anything other than genuine regret, then fuck you. And the thing is like, Jeezy's not necessarily stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't look good. He didn't look good there because he should have, like you said, he should have jumped right the fuck up and smacked the fucking gold teeth out of his face. But on the other hand, if it popped off there, then it's beef. It is what it is. But if Gucci Mane gets shot in the fucking head 6 months, if he gets shot in the head 6 months down the road, could have been anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This game has always been chess, never checkers. The checkers move to fucking jump him right there.
You're right. And I love Jeezy. I love his music. He's been he's a real, like, yeah, for sure. But just like I'm mad at Chris Rock, I'm mad at him. Period. Because if you on there doing it, that's just how it is. That's just what it is. You feel me?
I mean, Jeezy's got killers. All right. He's tied into Black Mafia family. They fucking move more cocaine than than the United States government did. Like, they're hard. He's got killers. You know what I'm saying? And with his money, he don't even have to have killers. He got money, he can get them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he could do all that, but he's not trying to fuck up his life. He's not that stupid.
But how is that fucking up your life? A little fight. You try to jump up on stage and whoop.
No, I'm talking about getting Gucci touched up and done. Like,
yeah, but we ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the reaction of a man.
Oh yeah, no, he should have jumped up and fucking did something right there. I think maybe he was really caught off guard by that. Like, yo, for real? Like, he just said that shit? Like, maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But I know if somebody said that about my people, bro, I would have went off. I don't know how the fuck he could have not done that. You know what I'm saying? But were they in the same room? Were they? I didn't watch it. I didn't see it.
The verses should have been shut down right then. But
immediately, I agree with that. But were they in the same room? Like, did they do it like the Locks did it with fucking Dipset, or was it like they were one
same room? There was a stage, and they had like a separation between them. They built the stage a certain way, uniquely, so they could be separated. You feel me? Okay. So they had the stage over here for Jeezy, the stage over here for Gucci, and then they had a thin little thing over here that nobody walking past, and they had some shit in between. So
because I listened to it. I listened to it in my car on the way home from work. I didn't fucking see the video though. I heard the audio on it.
Yeah,
that was fucked up. Like you said, like it took something that was like, it was dope to be able to see these two guys who are legends, to go back and forth and have their music rock, and it's a dope thing to see in the industry. Plus, everybody that was doing it before them, it's all on some love shit. It's all on respect. It's about the music and shit. Like, this dude's just got to go and just be that asshole. Like, yeah, we know it happened, bro. We know it happened. So you should have never even performed that fucking song to be honest. He should never have performed that song. And I feel like that's on the people who ran that versus that they should have, made that stipulation in the contract prior to doing the show that, you're not going to do this song. We don't give a fuck. Too bad. Like, it's not like that.
But then I think about it when you talk about the money. I think about it from a business standpoint, and I think about it like Jeezy fan base. I mean, Gucci's fan base. Somehow he keeps a young fan base somehow, and maybe that's why. But I'm just saying, even if that's the case, you selling your soul on some bullshit. Yeah, people's killing each other, young boys, and you promoting this shit. So even if that is the case, you know what I mean? There's no other culture really like pushing that shit in their music. Now imagine how dangerous that is to be pushing in the music. You taking out the thing. But fuck all that. Be off of that. You know what I mean? I heard you made some good ass points, but this other shit going on with we talked about your boy little brother, Birdman's little brother, Gangsta.
Shit, ain't my boy, bro. That's your boy.
Your boy's a figure of speech. That's some West Coast shit. Your boy's a figure of speech.
Yeah, I'm not with that either, bro.
I don't mean like that. But Gangsta Williams. Did you see his Vlad interview? Did you see it?
Yeah. I saw it.
Very entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. He know how to talk, and it was very entertaining.
Absolutely. I mean, he comes across like he. How do I put this without sounding like a fucking racist? I don't know. He just
it's okay.
Like he's not what you would expect out of someone who's in jail for murder over some drug shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't. I'm just saying compared to his brother, his half brother.
Yeah.
I expected him to be more like a street dude, whereas he sounds like college educated cat. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, you saying Birdman ain't smart? Well, how you think he got?
I didn't say he ain't smart. I said he sounds like a street dude.
Okay, yeah, but yeah. Anyway, that interview was very entertaining. I ain't gonna lie, and the man know how to talk.
Absolutely.
But Boosie had a reaction, and now basically it spawned a back and forth between these two. And
you want to talk about someone who sounds not smart? I gotta be honest. Boosie sounds like a fucking idiot. Bro. To me, it's amazing this cat can rap because like fuck knows nothing. He's so dumb. Yo, you see the interview? Did you see the interview with Boosie and Vlad?
They do a lot. They do fucking.
No, but I see the one where he had the problem with him. The one about that.
I've seen it. I didn't really.
How there's 310 million people in the world. Is he dumb? 310 million people.
He's on some other shit. But do you believe? Because Gangsta Williams said he was in PC, and that's the whole thing or whatever.
Yeah, that's cap from what he said. I think it's cap too. Because he said C Murder can vouch for it. So like you're gonna throw someone's name out there, especially C Murder. You can get at that dude. He can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna hold his tongue. So and anybody else that's up in Angola State with him is going to speak on that too. You know what I'm saying? And like that's not the place where you lie about that shit because God forbid he winds up back in there.
Yeah, you cannot. Yeah, you're right. I think it's definitely cap, and I think, and just like all the character of a snitches, they're gonna be. They lie. They lie a lot.
They're lying. They're lying. Like he's not going to produce any paperwork. He didn't produce his own paperwork for getting out. And it's like I said last week, like. And I agree with Boosie on this one. Like I said it last week, like nobody's letting you out of jail for just straightening out a murder when nobody gets banged out for it. You know what I'm saying? Dude, dead. It's like, cool. Give us something we can work with. We need to put a body in jail. We need years here, not fucking just let us know who this cold case was so we can close the case. Yeah. Like they don't care. They don't care. We think they want to close the case so they can let the family know what happened. You think these cops give a fuck about that?
He's definitely lying about that. Yeah.
No, they want man years. They want jackets and man years. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
yeah, so he's full of shit. He's full of shit. That's all it is. He's a slick, full of shit guy.
He said some other shit that I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. But I ain't gonna get into all that extra shit.
But on the other hand, he's a murdering scumbag. So like, why would we expect him to do anything other than lie? You know, like he got out of jail, so he pulled the trigger. He handled his business. He did a 25 piece. Then he lies again, rats on a bunch of people, lies all about it, gets out, and we expect him to be honorable. Like, the fuck? Like, what fucking kind of stupid people are in here? Like, I can't believe you lied to us. Like,
but B-Rad, it's amazing to me how a lot of these scumbags get YouTube channels, and now
about the street code and shit.
Talking about so that's their way. He said it. That's how you get money from YouTube. You feel me? We don't get money from YouTube.
That's flat out what he said.
Money from YouTube is going to be worth it. We'll be in the studio. You'll see us looking real professional. This shit's just for the homies, and we like doing this shit. You feel me? This ain't monetized yet, homie. So don't even get it twisted. And you can check our records and our backgrounds or whatever. Ain't none of that scumbag creep shit on our shit. But
absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm the fucking one who got stood there being like, wait, what happened to this code that we were all supposed to be on? Why am I here by myself right now? Like, exactly. So I don't hear that from nobody, bro. You can check me out.
We will get paid off of this shit, but when we do, you'll know. Trust me.
Absolutely. And once we get that rolling, we're gonna get people in here to start throwing a few dollars around. Like, look, if we get a couple bucks out of it, it's not like we're gonna fucking go out and buy some shitty $3,000 date just Rolex. We're gonna put it back into getting some people into the studio. We're gonna get some lights, cameras.
Better for y'all.
Get shit popping.
Because imagine us interviewing these people. Oh man, that's what's gonna happen. But look, B-Rad. But I'm just saying, like, ain't it amazing how these dudes turn to YouTube? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? He got a source of income, and we don't know really. He ratted, yeah, but I'm talking about there's a lot of guys that do that now. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the only good thing about it is, we're giving platforms to anybody with a cell phone, basically anybody who can fucking speak into a camera. You're giving a platform to, granted, but it's like you said, there's these scumbags making money now, but. These same scumbags, one, they're going to hang themselves by saying something that, straight cap, and they get called out on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to make themselves look dumb. People are going to realize that they're full of shit. They're going to get called on this shit, and people are going to call them out and realize, like, this guy.
Go down, it's over.
Yeah. 100%. And that's even better because you know what? They're willing to give up their guard, right? And potentially get exposed because anybody watching this shit that knows them can just put out a video all about them and fucking blow them up with facts, with paperwork, with other people talking about it. So these people are going to trade their souls for a few bucks, try to monetize, and then they're going to get blown out of the water. No one's ever going to trust them again, and then they're really done for. Then they're really done for.
So they're not thinking in the long run, but it's just terrible.
Before YouTube, when you had a celebrity or a person of interest who ran into drama, they waited a year, 6 months, 18 months, and then they went on Oprah, or they went on Dateline, or they did a Barbara Walters thing, and they do an interview. And how many people fucking hung themselves in that? You know what I'm saying? The next day, everybody's talking about this bullshit, that's bullshit, and then it's 6 months worth of TV after that. Well, this is YouTube, bro. People are going to get at people on this, so fuck them. Let them hang themselves.
And then there's a level because a certain artist of a certain standard won't have a YouTube channel because there's a stigma on it or whatever. So, you know what I mean? Like Boosie, he'll go to Vlad, but he won't have a YouTube channel. I guess he's so stupid and ignorant that he don't know that he could go ahead and be making $100,000 a month up to $200 a month off of just YouTube. His dumbass want to go to Vlad, but that's a whole nother story. But I'm just saying, like, it's a crazy thing, homie. It's like a revolutionary thing. These dudes are running to YouTube. I got a list of them. I know you probably won't know a lot of them. Dudes fresh out of jail, dudes doing this, doing that, and then they go to YouTube for their platform. But my thing with these two is how the fuck and one thing Gangsta baby little brother, Birdman little brother kept saying is, Boosie, again, I don't got no beef with you. I ain't got no, because the people on his ass, you know they are.
Oh,
he out of here. So now
he's like, real lightly.
He's saying it, and he said it too. He's like, we using this, I get money off of you too. He said it like on his channel. If you know, I had to go to his channel if I seen that Vlad interview.
No, of course. No, I heard that too. And it's like, one, he's walking on fucking eggshells. He needs to tread fucking lightly because he said the wrong shit to the wrong person. he's already disliked. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's got to be real light on it. But right off the bat, he admitted it right off the bat. I get paid off of this. So one, you can't say he lied to you. Two, you can't say he's a scumbag. Or I mean, if you do, at least he admits it. You know what I'm saying? If that's the way you see it. But I mean, he's gonna get this money. It's a story. You know what I'm saying? But like, I got some other shit to say about this. Like,
Okay.
first thing, fuck this guy. Like, are you kidding me? Like, bro, this is just once again like somebody getting the golden ticket and then going and running their fucking mouth about it. You know what I'm saying? Like running your fucking mouth about it afterwards.
He wouldn't have got out if he didn't run his mouth. So
no, definitely. But now he got out. Like, yo, he could shut the fuck up. There could be a YouTube video talking about how he's out now because of this, that, and third, and you don't fucking see him. You don't hear him talking. This asshole didn't do one fucking interview. He's putting out daily shit now. Like, yo, you beat the system and you got out. Now you're gonna run your mouth about it. Like, why don't you just shut the fuck up and go?
I heard from a lot of people and a lot of sources about different people, not just him. These dudes, when you get that reputation, you can make up any fucking story you want. But you can't. These people need to realize once the dude is a rat, he's gonna make up whatever. He's gonna just make up stories. If somebody got the rat on their jacket, you shouldn't believe nothing the fuck they saying. Period. That's how it is.
He already got slammed for the worst, and he knows nobody's going to trust him anyway. And then people like that, they're literally so dumb, or in some cases slick enough to be able to pull off lying for a little while because people think there's no way this cat's going to lie, you know. And he can even say like, "Yo, why would I come out and be doing this? Like, people already think I'm lying. Anything I do is suspect to begin with. So why the fuck would I even tell y'all if this was if I wasn't really doing it? Like." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and be like, you know, I already got nailed and you're already not going to believe me. So, you know, that's how you can tell that I'm being honest. And some people don't buy that at first if you can sell it proper. You know, it all depends. But yeah, that kind of shit too.
Period. That's all. But
yeah, it's like, so, yo, you beat the system and you got out. However the fuck you did it, you're out now. Like, go somewhere and be quiet before someone puts you back in there, or worse. Because that's the other thing. Everybody's out here hollering about the game this, the game that. He's ratting, you know, he ain't nothing to us, baby. Like, yo, he ain't nothing to me. He's keeping it gangster. Everybody keeping it gangster on the code, holding it down. Really? Then why is this motherfucker alive? How did he get 5 feet from the fucking gate?
Because that's all a facade. Because he said...
No, it's just proof right off the bat. The fact that he's breathing right now is just fact that they're all full of shit. They're all full of shit.
Yeah, he's still cool with Slim. That's baby brother. But baby,
I don't believe that these motherfuckers aren't talking to each other on the phone, being like, "Yo, all right, listen, you know, we can't fuck with you in real life, but like, yo, you know what it is, but like, I can't, bro. It's my life, it's my career." And he's like, "Yeah, no doubt. So like, we can make some money off this. Just keep talking shit." And then he's gonna talk shit for the next 6 months, year, 2 years, however long people listen, and they'll just talk shit. I think they talk to each other. They're friendly, you know, like I really do. Because what do they care if he really ratted on dead people? Like.
Yeah,
like, it's not like you're getting action on somebody down the line. You know, it's over. It's a dead issue. So like, it doesn't fucking matter. So they're all just sticking to these rules. But like, one, nobody ever wrote the rule book. Two, very few people stand on it. And when they do, they all fucking wind up making a movie bitching about how they got fucked by their friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like they're pretending. They're holding everybody to this fucking rule, and then nobody does it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's about this whole. About dead people, like, because just like with Keith D, he supposedly told on the people that killed Tupac or whatever else, they're all dead. He the only one alive that was in the car.
Yeah.
Dead people, like, what you expect a gangster to do? Like, if everybody dead, fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm on the fence about that shit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But
well, I mean, it's like
telling nobody that's in jail now that suffered the consequences for what he did, and hey, he had a life sentence and he got out, and he ain't telling nobody, and he ain't putting nobody in.
That's literally what I was thinking. Like, one, I'm a civilian, so like, I don't got to be held to shit, but I have fucking honor, and I've been put in situations, and I didn't say a fucking word, and other people will just let me fucking eat it. You know what I'm saying? Or other times when I was with somebody and it was my issue, and fucking we get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get bagged up, and they got my man up for what I fucking did. Think I'm just gonna walk away? No. You know what I mean? I've admitted, I've had to admit, like, that was me. You know, and then I get bagged. You know, like, thank God it was never ever anything too serious. But like, I've been in the same exact situation. The person just sits there and shuts their mouth. I'm like, what? They thought it was you. It's like, okay, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you get people that talk that shit and they don't live it, and it goes everything from getting caught with a bag of weed, all the way up to
go through the hard shit that involves that life.
Plus, guys for 25 years. 25 years. 25 years. 90% of humans out here are legit are soft bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like with no courage, with either no courage or no honor.
It's abnormal. Human nature ain't about like come on, man.
It's about survival. You know what I'm saying? Like it is an instinct. It's to survive. Like
survive.
Going to jail so like other people respect you.
Type of shit like that. That's how you got to like thrive in jail sometimes, you know.
But I mean, just think about it. You get one life, and the entire point of life is to live as long as possible. Now you put in a situation. You can take the situation and survive, or you can not take the situation, and the guy who's gonna get it, he'll respect the fuck out you while you rot. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, just basic. If you have that choice in a video game, do you take it or do you die and end the game? No. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same fucking shit when it's your brain, when it's your life. People are gonna choose that. It's just human nature to try to survive. But you know, there are people out there who stood on it, took it, and that's what these people say they're about. And the people who invented the game, for the most part, they didn't rap before like the 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they came out with that Rico shit, when they started using Rico is when people started talking.
Yep, that was the way to get them wrecks.
That was it. That was the cheat code, and that's why like Rico statutes are like they're not even really legal. To be honest, they're not. Like basically their rule is if we catch you doing anything anywhere at any time, I can then turn around and take you and 25 of your best friends for a fucking life ride. Like, and they get it every time. Nobody beats
that you going down with these thugs if you don't tell me what the fuck they doing. That's how they went. Feel me?
Exactly, and that's crazy. That's so crazy. They designed the game for you to rap. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But that's what
it's so crazy. But all these guys are out here talking that shit. There's literally an industry that's one of the main rules. None of them live by that. You know, when I say none of them, you still get like out of thousands of people, you get like 20 people who rock, 100 people who rock.
End up dying. Like Jay said, the ones that supposed to be doing got that reputation, like whatever. If you feel like they really, most of the time they end up dying. And that's just
anybody who truly stands on it winds up like going down because they're really in that shit. And like nobody wins. When you're in the street, literally when you're in the street, there's two options: is death or jail. We all know that. We all say that. Every fucking kid that grows up within 20 miles of a fucking city knows that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Well,
like you don't become a rapper and get rich. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the street, you die. There's a couple of guys who made it out. They did it, and then they stopped and started rapping. And any rapper who is still in the street is fucking dead.
Yep.
I mean, they are. They are.
That's just a fucked up situation about it. And like most of the time, to come out from a hood and to gain that popularity and control your hood, unfortunately, it's usually the most gangsters, craziest motherfucker that know how to rap. Whatever. Just a guy that's affiliated with the gangsters that know how to rap. You know, that's how it usually happens. Now, Jay the Youngin, another rapper that got killed in his hometown, on his doorstep, literally.
Yeah, man. That's
international rapper, made a lot of money and traveled everywhere. He went back to his little town in New Orleans. I forgot the fucking name of the town. Somebody put it in the comments if you know the name.
I don't know.
Smoke. They said 5 guys. That's the latest headline I've seen.
It was 5 guys rolling him?
That's the latest. I don't know. I gotta do it, you know, but basically he got killed. They said they had silencers on the guns. His dad got shot up too.
They shot his father.
That I heard, and I'm like, what the fuck, is that true? His dad fucking seen his son that got popped up because Gator Young got shot up a lot of times. And his dad
he got shot more?
Huh?
He
got
had more
than his dad. His dad
Yeah.
bounced and took off to the hospital and left the homie and left the youngin right there, to die. So I didn't like that. I don't know I read certain articles that said that, but I don't know if that's the actual facts, but that's what they're saying. So there's a lot going on with his dad, and there's a lot of rumors surrounding his dad, but I'm just amazed, like, damn, this kid was making a lot of money for his town and he get killed in his town. So that tells me it was some out of towners or something. What the fuck? You feel me?
Yeah, I don't think it would be somebody from his town would get him at home. I don't know, unless they're trying to make a point and they don't care. You know what I mean? Some people don't care. Like people do shit. You read the papers, you watch the news, you read anything on Google, and you're like, when this dude or this chick did this, like they knew they weren't getting away with this. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody, a child would know I'm gonna get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they just downright do it, bro. They just kill people or whatever immediately. Nuts, nuts. People do think that there's no chance they could ever think that they were gonna get away with it.
Well, they don't know who killed him yet, but they probably gonna find out. But he had relationships with different artists from Florida who got like real gangster, like Young and Ace and Folio. We talked about them before.
Yeah.
With Young and Ace and them dudes that kill each other for years and years. But we don't know if that has nothing to do with it. We ain't gonna say that. Some people are alleging his dad was a sexual offender, and somebody went and tried to kill both of them in revenge for whatever his dad did. That's what some people say. And some people saying it was over a girl with NBA Youngboy. He had a girl that was NBA Youngboy's baby mama, some shit like that. And the fuck, like, why would they, like, it's had a, you feel me? And he's not a little rapper. He was already, people don't probably, but he making a lot of money rapping. You feel me?
I heard his father. It was something like 2 12-year-olds or something like that. Isn't that what they said? Something like 2 12-year-olds or something like that, or like it was a 12-year-old. I feel like they said it was 2 of them or something like that. I don't know. I think it might have been multiple children or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong, but still, yeah,
he's something like that too. But it's just YouTube. So we trying to decipher through this information, but it's like, wow. Like, what the fuck? Because I heard that shoot, and his dad is a sexual offender. That is a fact.
That's what I'm saying. No, like I think his father got caught for 2 times, like 2 different 12-year-olds. You know what I'm saying, or something like that, something crazy. Like it was more than once. I know that. I'm pretty sure it was more than once. But yeah, whatever it was, I remember it was not great.
So you think why would like they come back in retaliation? Because people are alleging that's why it happened. But I'm kind of like, nah, I don't think so because. Well, everybody is from that town. If they coming, they wouldn't be coming to kill him because he's the town hero. It's a small town. I gotta look up the fucking town. But they want to kill the pops. But actually, I don't know how these young kids work. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, like somebody might come to slide on him in his town, like just get at him, because they shot him more. Apparently, he had more bullets in him. So, like. They went after him. It might have been a botched robbery. There was 5 of them. That's excessive,
Yeah, it was ugly. It was a bad situation.
No, it's like these dudes might be from his town. Like they went after him and the father. There wasn't going to be nobody left to talk about it. But they got at the house, the front door.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
They were going in. They were going to bang out this job and be out. Like, and nobody was supposed to know about it.
That was a straight hit.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. And if it was anything else, that's pretty weird. Like it would make.
They said that town had 11 shootings in 15 days. That's what hit my boy. Here we go again.
You said it was a small town, but that's 11 shootings in 15 days.
James Hudson, shout out to R Hill. My bad, but if they had, that's a lot of shootings. But was that since he got killed in retaliation or whatever? I mean, it's some town shit. But
that's what I'm saying. Like it could just be some town shit. Like he went out on tour, and then when he comes back, he's getting dealt with for some shit that he did.
Yeah,
whatever it is. Like they came for them. Five men came to that house with guns to kill them.
So sad. I like that nigga song. It's called "Different Emotions" by J.D. Younger. I used to fuck with that shit, and I like Ops. He did that song with Ace, Young and Ace, but he was talented. I'm sorry, and rest in peace. But they killed the boy, and that's how it's going out nowadays. And that's why I'm behind Gucci for saying that, but we just gonna address certain things. That's all.
I'm with him saying it too. I just wanna see that. What's his intention? Like, what is your intention with that? Like, are you saying it just to be ahead of the game and ahead of the curve and trying to like save yourself because you know that rap is getting woke and all this crazy shit that's going on.
Is going under, and he from Atlanta, and the feds is attacking Atlanta. Right, not the feds, but the police is attacking Atlanta right now. So yeah, maybe that's a part of it. I don't know. So you're right.
The business that they're in is commercial right now. It's very commercial. It's in McDonald's commercials. It's in Gatorade commercials. It's in everything. It's main culture. You know what I mean? Like, it's culture right now. So people are now coming after them because that's crazy shit. Like, there's a bunch of artists out there that make records, and in their off time they shoot at each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Here we go again. I don't know.
When you're underground, when it's underground and it's not mainstream and shit, you can have a culture like that. But the second that you go mainstream and these people are getting Grammys, they're not gonna with all that money, now it's a business and they want this business to continue, so they're gonna stop these people from shooting each other.
Yeah. Yep. So maybe that's a good point, and that's why the police is getting involved. Here we go again. I don't know how small towns are in other states, but in Louisiana, towns be ratchet as hell. I don't know where you from. You're from Louisiana. My little brother was born down there, and yeah, it's
I'm sure there's neighborhoods that you can't go in. Like there's a certain section of town that you just can't go to because they're banging over there all day long, but they stay there. You know what I mean? For the most part, you know what I'm saying? And they're doing dirt in their own town. They're not out, getting everybody else to nice towns. There's lots of really nice towns, and then there's pockets of small towns that are it's lower income housing, and people there are broke, and that's the shit that just goes on in the fucking hood, and that's the bottom line. That's just what happens. Doesn't matter where you are. You can be in South Boston, and you got a bunch of Irish cats running a gun and shooting each other over Oxy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they do it up, and it's all white boy Irish kids. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you're right.
Well, it was. Now it's black, white, and Irish. It's bad. It's everything. You know what I'm saying? It's everything now, but they're going hard.
When you're low income, it doesn't matter. If you got low income in America, you're going to be doing the same things. Here we go again. It's from Louisiana, and that's his home state. And we was talking about Louisiana. My little brother was born in Baton Rouge too, and I seen some ratchet shit as a young age that was staying in my brain. You feel me? Dude shooting at a dude running. He hopped on a bike. I think he got away. I don't remember him getting shot, but I remember dude shooting at him. This was in Baton Rouge.
This is what, the 80s?
No, it was 80s. 80s.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking like 88, 89 years old or something like that. I mean, I'm sorry, like 88, 89. Like, how old were you back then?
Man, I was like probably 5 or 6. We moved back there after.
That's what I'm talking about. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy as hell. And but shout out, rest in peace, JD Young, and shout out, here we go again, my boy. I'm glad you're here with us. And let's move on to that next topic, which is another insane, crazy thing. Now, a lot of people saying Dirk is cursed. A lot of people were saying different things because all the shit surrounding Lil Dirk.
All to the devil and all that.
Yeah, because honestly, have you ever seen this type of shit happen? Other than when Michael Jackson on the Pepsi commercial and his hair blew up or whatever. I'm talking about production harming rock stars and big fucking like that type of shit. Like, that's crazy. Now, the question is, was that production or what the fuck? Actually, first of all, what the fuck happened, really? Like, what do you know about this shit?
Well, I mean, we saw the video, but literally, you work in an industry that I work in, and you've seen these mistakes happen in front of you. I watched one happen a week ago on a job, and something happened where they were supposed to have an explosion, and they were doing a walkthrough like last minute, right before they were ready to rock, and all of a sudden we're standing up there because we were doing a camera from up top, and you couldn't really see them unless you were looking at the monitor. and then all of a sudden you just hear pop, a really loud pop, and we like all jumped, and we looked at the monitor, and you could see there was an actor, and an actor could be a woman or a man. So there was an actor that came walking out of the storefront that had just had a charge go off in it.
Oh my God!
Now it wasn't a full charge. It was just a pop, so it was just a firing mechanism, I imagine. Because after that they blew it up, and that shit blew proper. It was crazy. But yeah, just a little pop went off, but like it broke glass. You know what I mean? And she wound up getting, I believe she, not hurt. She was okay, but she got very lucky. And that shit just happened the other day. So, and to see this go off on Little Dirk on stage, that was a heavy shot. Whatever he took, whatever that was, I don't know. We don't do concerts, but some kind of gas just blew in his face. But with it is going to come little dust particles and rocks getting put into his.
It went off twice. It looked like. It like poof, and then he called poof.
It blasted him right in his open fucking eye. Like that could you could lose an eye immediately over something like that. Like immediately.
We don't know what the extent of his damages is. We know his whole face is patched up. But when it hit him, and it hit his face, he started backing up. He
took it like a champ, though. He took it like a champ. He finished his concert, didn't he?
Did he? I don't know.
I believe I heard that he finished the show, and fucking like.
Oh, he didn't lose an eye or nothing crazy. Then.
No. But we don't know the extent of his injury right now. We just know that he's got a patch on his eye on Instagram, and the caption with it is that he almost lost his eye. So like
you motherfuckers running that shit.
It could be
the op that was controlling that shit. I don't understand what the fuck happened. Y'all need to be out of business. Sue for every dollar y'all got. Fuck y'all. That was disgusting. That was ridiculous.
I got to disagree. While I would love to think that a bunch of cats in the wound up getting a dude on production and had him learn a job well enough to crash this cat right in his eyeball when he walked by and get him perfect. But I think reality is that's just a fuck up on production. It's probably something like some white dude who's like 30 pounds overweight with like long hair that he rides in a ponytail and a dirty ass hat. Goofy ass cat. Just like, I don't know what happened. And shit happens. Like it went
the homie JD Mac here. Oh, we see how this shit work. That's crazy.
I think it's more of just a fuck up on production's part. I don't think it's that
even if that's the case.
I don't think it's opposite that clever. I don't think that's it. Like I don't think some dude who's doing special effects at a Little Dirkio show is fucking rolling with the fucking homies.
That's the only way I could explain this bullshit.
It's a freak accident. It's a freak accident.
Who do they have? But when you come into this production business, as I think about it now, it's so busy. They could have had some jackass that don't know what he's doing somehow end up at
without a doubt. Or it could be. I mean, it's just the timing is so perfect on it that it seems not man-made. It's got to be an accident. You know what I mean? Like it's not like somebody's plan. It was too perfect. It's too perfect. Nobody's pulling that off. You know what I mean? It just so happened, man. No fucking way.
Unfortunate situation. And guess what? They still got to pay for that shit. Fuck y'all. Sorry.
Yeah, he's going to sue. He's going to make a ton of money. He's going to make more money from that lawsuit than he will in the next 10 years. He's going to fucking kill it. Like, this kid is rich now. I think he's super rich now.
Stop rapping. He hit the lottery with that one.
He's going to buy the most ignorant shit in the world. It's going to be fucking amazing to watch. I can't wait. This kid's going to fucking...
He's taking a break. He said, I ain't doing no more shows because he knows.
He just got the bag, bro. He don't got to rap no more. He just got the bag. He's done. He's out. He knows so.
He got the bag.
And he's got more than enough bread to chill and wait the 2 or 3 years it's going to take.
He's done.
He's going to ball out because he knows he's got the bag. Bro.
Got the bag. Like, and his girl going to be happy too. Like, oh, your face fucked up perfect.
Bro,
I gotta worry about them.
she's gone. He's leveling up so hard. He's gonna get something insane. He's gonna pull something insane. She's a goner.
Yo, what do you think? What do you think? His face is really burnt off, or what do you think? Like,
no. I think he took a shot of compressed air right in the eye, and it probably is just a little fucked up. Like he took a shot. It's gonna be like getting punched in the eye, but he got punched in the eyeball. You know what I'm saying? Like that sucks. Like he's lucky he can see. That could have fucking really done some damage. You know what I mean? So he just caught it in the face. He's gonna be laid up. I'm gonna say he's probably gonna take a few months off, unless he goes hard and he comes back in like a week or some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like he could do that. Like he could come back in a week with an eye patch. He could come back in a week and be completely fine. You know what I mean? He might have just gotten a blast of fucking air in the face, but it looked like to be compressed gas.
They covered his whole face with the patch. You seen that picture?
Exactly, and you don't know if it's steam from gas or something like that. Like you don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? It could be like a fog machine and those use water, so it's steam. So it's on like water vapor into his eye. You know that could. You know, I don't know. He could be really injured. He might not. He could have partial vision after this.
He really is.
He could have partial vision. They could just be saying he's fine. He might not have an eyeball, but he took the picture and he's sitting at the table.
I'm about to put that picture of that how much his face is wrapped up. Like this shit is really wrapped up crazy.
I mean, I thought I just saw him with a patch on his eye.
Nah, his whole side of his face. What you mean?
Really? Was it? Okay. All right. That's all right. Yeah. So, yeah, bro, he could have gotten really hurt. You know what I mean? If there's dust in that machine, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Who knows? And what kind of gas was that shit? You know what I mean? Like, it was white. What did they use to get that effect? Like I said, it's a water vapor. It's a fucking chemical. It's just, what is it? You know, it's not supposed to burn your face that much. But yeah, he's gonna get that money, bro. Like he's gonna hit hard on that one. That's a nice lick right there, like that. Like I said, that's gonna be more money than he gets in several years of rapping at his top. You know, he's gonna get paid on this one, especially if
you don't have your face looking like this.
If he loses any kind of vision, like permanent scarring, like they're done for. His lawyer's gonna freak out. Plus, he has like perfect skin and shit like that too.
You don't have your face wrapped up like that if you're not fucked up. You feel me? You see the picture?
I could.
Oh well, whatever. You probably.
No, I did see it before.
Only like this is the only part out on his face.
Oh, see, yeah, I don't know. Like I saw it, and I skipped past it as I was just looking because all I just really recognized was the eye patch, and it looked weird because it was just like up and over. It didn't have a thing on top, so I guess it was wrapped around the bottom and have it stick up like that. Yeah, all right, yeah, his shit was wrapped up. Yeah, I guess I envisioned it a lot smaller than that. I didn't think it was his whole face.
I seen when he hit him, he was like, oh.
But yeah, no, I saw him. He took it like a fucking champ, though. He just like stumbled back a little bit. And it was just like,
a little bit. You said he finished the show?
I'm pretty sure I read that he finished out the show.
Man, I don't know about
that's what I heard. Maybe it was just a song he finished out, but like he didn't just stop.
Y'all let me know. Did he finish that show at Lollapalooza? God damn it! Somebody help! All right.
Like at Lollapalooza, it's like him and like a million other people. So like he's probably up there for like 15, 20 minutes. Like he might have finished his set. He might have just finished the song. Whatever it was, he finished what he was doing. Like that could have been his last song in the set, and he just finished it up. You know what I mean? Just finished the show. But yeah, I heard that he kept going. He finished. That's all I heard was he finished. So
they said he finished his performance. My nigga Cheech BKNYC said he finished his performance. So
that's fucking hard.
So I guess it wasn't that extensive. Hopefully, his damages.
I think he's probably fine. You know what I mean? It's probably. I don't think it's good. You know what I mean? He might have bruising. He might just have like some kind of damage to his fucking. He took a shot in the face of God knows what. You know, right? It literally poured. It shot in his eyeball.
Crazy! I seen it.
That's crazy, bro. When it hit him, I was like, oh, because I was waiting. For some reason in my head, he got hit in the face by something that a fan threw. For some reason, that's what I thought happened. Like he got hit by a fan with some shit. And then I read it.
I seen it. It came out the little stupid machine thing. He was
Yeah,
walking past rapping and then went poof right in his face. Then I could have swore like it went twice, kind of.
Now I envisioned somebody throwing something because that's been going on a lot lately. A lot of people have been throwing shit up at the stage at people. Like, did the baby freak out on somebody, like beat somebody up? For throwing
But that don't happen with these dudes with like Dirk and Baby. That don't happen. You know what happened with your boy? That dude I don't like anyway. It just happened with your boy. He went off crying off the stage. What's his name? Kanye dude. Oh, Kid Cudi.
What? Oh, I heard about you. That's your boy, fucking.
I know you like him, whatever. Certain people, but
like, yo, I'm not into that
shit. They started throwing everything in the stadium at him, and he left the stage and shit.
Well, yeah, that's because fucking Kanye walked off, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna handle this," and everybody's like, "Yo, fuck you!" Like, nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like when you're rolling out with your boys when you're like 14, 15, and like your boy who's like the biggest throws hands and mad nice, like gets just dropped by some dude, and like the bitchest, herbiest kid that rolls with you, the kid who like somebody's mother made you take him with you, like he's like, yo, let's do this, and you're like, shut the fuck up, like same shit.
And that's what happened. And they threw everything on what Adam 44. They call you Adam 44, my boy New Age Plug. Shout out to New Age Plug too. That's another one, homies. but he did run off stage. I don't agree with him running off stage. Like, stay your ass there. Tell them motherfuckers stop throwing shit.
I think if you just
control the crowd, that's what the MC supposed to do. Motherfucker, don't run off stage crying with your tail between your legs like a little pussy that I knew you was. Sorry.
Well, I mean, he's an idiot. He ran out like he was like Mr. Get Bad, like he was gonna finish the show. Like Kanye walked, and it's like, I'm gonna finish it, and you're gonna like it. People are like, we don't want to fucking see you, Kid Cudi. Like, we're here for Kanye West, obviously. Like,
I didn't know those details about it.
It's like, yo, stop being stupid, bro. Ain't nobody here to see you, dumbass. And you come out like you're gonna save the world, you're gonna save the concert. People are like, fuck you, and threw shit at him. And then he runs off like a bitch. Like, yo, you should have just came out and been like, yo, that's fucking crazy. I'm sorry.
I went off like,
just go into your shit. Just
go into your shit. And I still did my show. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm doing my show. I ain't running off crying like a
but he
I could never be.
He just could have came out. He could have just came out and just been about it different and been like, I don't know what just happened there. Like, you know, and just, you know, and then go into your music. Don't come out being like, I'm going to save this shit. Like, he tried to act like he was going to do that. Like, Kanye West. Kanye West is like the biggest performance you could possibly go to.
Yeah, you need to understand what's going on and just handle it, maneuver.
Bro, it's crazy. He's got like little 13-year-old Asian girls who's bombed for taking him to that concert. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got people coming through. Like, nobody's coming to see Kid Cudi.
Well, maybe Kanye set him up for that bullshit. New Age Plug said he caught that milk carton like Jamar Chase. Crazy as hell.
It's but people, that's the other thing. Like, people be throwing mad shit these days at concerts. You see that all the time. Like, people are doing it a lot. And I've been going to shows in general, all types of music since like the mid-90s.
Pay money to see these people, so
you don't see
you would think that there's actual fans in there, but I guess these dudes paying money to hate. Which whatever.
I don't get it.
Internet. That's just internet culture, I guess. Because now, I love the haters that come on my channel and our channel, and if you're watching it, then you're watching it. You can hate all, you know what I mean? I don't know, because I really don't get it. Why would you pay money for tickets at a concert and be throwing shit at the artist? Unless they had a bad day, unless, you know, they're not doing what you want. I don't know. I don't get it.
He's doing it for the gram, you know what I mean? He's trying to get on YouTube as like dude who like popped this kid in the face. Like, they know who it is. I'm sure they know who it is.
You're right. And you said they paid for Kanye actually too, so maybe that was a part of it. But
I'm just saying, like, if you bought a ticket to go see Kanye West and Kid Cudi, and Kanye West doesn't show up, are you going to that show?
Hell no. Not me.
I want my money back.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, that's not what happened here. But I'm just saying, like, once he dipped, like, that was it. People were like, "Fuck, what?" And
so
then
you
he come out.
set him up basically.
I don't think Kanye. Well, no, that's not true. I think Kanye would absolutely just weird shit like that. He's Kanye West is weird. He's weird, bro. You see these clips all the time and the shit that he was saying in the Joe Rogan interview, like he said some crazy stuff, and it's just. And I watched the interview, like he said some crazy. Even Joe Rogan even said it was like you're talking crazy right now. Like it got weird. But yeah, I don't think anybody was showing up to see Kid Cudi. You know what I mean?
Well,
Kanye West spectacle, and he's a
bad look for the boy Kid Cudi. His little lame ass.
He should have just done his show and shut it down. Or he should have not gone on at all. But I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like him now. I really don't like him that he ran off.
I don't like the fact that he ran off. Like I'll be honest, I don't really fuck with his music. Like if there's a few jams that he's got that are pretty decent. You know, like I'm not gonna pretend like it's not good, but like I don't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never on my shit. It never comes up on any of my feeds. You know what I mean? Like people throwing crazy shit at me, and I've never seen his fucking name. So, you know, like I don't have too many imposters on my list. Like, he just never shows up in any of the shit that I search. You know what I mean? So that's saying something. That's crazy.
Crazy as hell.
I legit don't fuck with him so much that my YouTube algorithm doesn't fuck with him. Like
we done with him. It'll never come up again. He said Kid Cudi is trying to suppress us as men. I ain't with the wearing the dress shit. Yeah. Remember he wore that dress. That was New Age Plug, my boy too. Shout out. Remember he wore the dress on Saturday Night Live, the pink dress. And the thing is, no problem with that. But the thing is with me, he's biting Nirvana, and that was this thing I don't like. Get your own shit, man. What the fuck? You little fucking lame fucking copier dickhead. Oh, Nirvana did it.
Thugger was running around in a skirt. You know what I'm saying? Like Thug was rocking a skirt.
Yeah, and that too. But I'm just saying, like, he wore the same exact dress as Kurt Cobain in a certain whatever Kurt Cobain wore a certain video. I don't know what, but he picked that same dress. Like, oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, you showing tribute, I guess. Whatever. Saturday Night Live. Man, no. Now's the time to be revolutionary, dickhead. Yeah. Now's the time to do your own thing and do that shit on a low budget video somewhere. You
Plus, that ain't rap music. You know, that's not rap music. That was grunge rock coming out of Seattle, like depressed weird shit.
What point are you trying to make with that? What are you trying to do? Make us all what is that? I don't get it.
Rap music is streets and fucking that kind of rock music. Like when that shit came out, like that was like fighting demons. You know what I mean? Like different story. Like they're sitting at home
it wasn't where we need to be bringing the kids because you seen what Kurt Cobain did to himself. So obviously it was about some real shit. Yeah, we like it, and you could go.
I don't know if he really did that shit to himself.
No, when you can understand it, but it's not something you should be teaching the young youth. Oh, back into that era. Yeah, this is the cool thing to do.
No, and plus I don't even believe that he killed himself necessarily. I'm not saying he couldn't. I believe he could have. I just don't know if he killed himself.
That's a whole other episode. But yeah. Okay. I love Nirvana and I love Kurt Cobain. Don't get me wrong. But I don't love
You know what pisses me off is these young kids these days. They're all rocking like the old Levi jackets, right? You know, the old jean jackets and shit, and they're throwing mad patches up on them. You know what I'm saying? Of rock bands and shit from the 80s and the 90s and shit. Sure. Like I see all these kids rocking these shits.
Because
I asked this one young kid, this 19-year-old cat. I asked him I was like, oh shit, you're into Green Day? And he had the Green Day patch on his arm. He's like, no. And then he didn't know who Nirvana or the Offspring were. And he's got all these bands on his fucking jacket. And I was just like, bro, what are you doing?
But these kids,
I grew up on that shit.
They American youngins, and they're trying to figure out the black ones and the white ones. But now you're gonna see a lot of revolutionary shit because the black kids are understanding American, rock starism and the
They
culture.
needed to, thank God.
They started to go into that shit, which came the rock, the rhythm, all that came from some black kids or whatever, and then it went into the white kids that made it cool and made it acceptable to the masses because they were white. Yeah, no problem with that. It's not nothing taken away from that, but that's what's going on now. These black kids are coming up discovering the Rolling Stones and these amazing groups and these amazing. They really like fall into that. And
yeah, but hopefully
is attached to that too. So that's becoming a thing with it. So that's the only bad part. But hey, every good got bad. You know, that's just what.
That's not a bad thing at all because hopefully, when they start listening to this music, right, and they start listening to this music, they realize soon that they're just scratching the surface. Because I grew up on all classic rock. I grew up on all of that. My parents had me into the Stones, the Beatles, Pink Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, my parents love music. They had me into all sorts of rock and roll growing up. I've listened to it all. And I realized that, that's just scratching the surface. Like you said, you got to go back to when the black kids made it cool. You got to go back to the 50s. You got to go back to like really old stuff, like Smokestack Lightning. You know what I mean? You got to get like Muddy Waters, like those kind of guys. You know? Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry invented rock and roll.
And they said yeah. And that's what I'm saying about it, though. But it's beautiful. I'm just going into the American culture. That's what I'm talking about.
Music history, and anybody who listens to music these days understands where rock and roll came from, and they know. People know now. It's not a secret. Like, yeah, they got robbed, no doubt. They got robbed. That's fucked, and they got paid back. A lot of them got their money back. A lot of them gotten into the Hall of Fame now. You know, where they belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, they got in. You know, some people didn't. Some people got fucked. You know what I mean?
You know,
it sucks, but
they got robbed, but they broke down a lot of doors because
absolutely. And the people who listen to music know what the difference is, and they know that these people started that. Yeah. They know that without a doubt.
We're gonna work on that. We're gonna produce that for y'all, and we're gonna have some. There's gonna be video footage, all kind of shit. We're gonna produce some real shit for y'all.
So we'll get into that. Because I can tell you the story of rock and roll in 5 minutes. Let's do this. Also,
you might be rad. Take control of this channel and get into some crazy shit for all my peoples too. So I want everybody to say something. Because all the people that's
all your samples come from.
That's a fact. But other than that, great show. Love my peoples. You know, be rad. Any last word?
One last word is I'm gonna call it right now. I think Dirks fine. I think he's fine. He's gonna take time off. He's gonna get paid. He's gonna make money on this one. You know what I mean? They hurt him. You know what I mean? That's it. He's a star. You heard him. There's no question. His lawyers right now are just dying laughing. They fucking love it. They're gonna eat that production company alive, and the dude who did it to him is gonna be protected by a union most likely, and nothing's gonna happen to him. And that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all gonna be all right. And if somebody getting at him, whether it was the ops or just some crazy person who don't like him, then holy shit, they did an amazing job. They got him perfect. Like that's like I said, I believe that's too perfect to be man-made right there. I don't think a person did that. I think that's just crazy bad luck. Timing just went off the wrong way. Stars have been hurt. You know what I mean? Like you said, Michael Jackson got burned. A lot of people have been hurt. A lot of people.
On production. People got killed on production.
People have gotten killed, especially in movies back in the day. People got killed. Back in the 30s, a few people were killed. That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, that is a good episode too, because we need to get into that. But shout out to R. Hill, James Hudson. Here we go again, of course, my boy, for real. And Matthew Richard, Cheech BKNYC, you know, all my real ones. New Age Plug, of course. Feel me? Marco Turley, of course. They go in the house. Shout out to all y'all. We love y'all. And just stay fucking with us. We we're gonna continue this content. Love y'all. And that's it. We out.
See you in a week.